Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Shift Kings. So today, as you see, the car's in a different location. We put it in a storage unit just because my mom, she got kind of mad that you got a sitting car in the driveway taking up space, not running. So we went ahead and got the storage unit. The main goal today is getting this thing to crank over and potentially even run. The biggest issue we faced before was the ignition, right? So the wiring, the ignition switch plugs into here. But as you see, this is pretty toasted. So I went ahead and got a new switch, but we're gonna install that as soon as we get the cylinder locks because we don't have the cylinder locks yet. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna try to hot wire the car just to get it cranking. And if it starts to crank, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put some gasoline in the carburetor, and hopefully with some luck we can get it to start.
72 hours later.
Hey guys, a couple of days have passed since the last time I've been with the car. Right now I have the car on a battery charger to hopefully get it started. Well, me and my dad ended up actually hot wiring the car, and it started and it ran for a couple of seconds. We turned it off real quick. The idle ran bad, so or it ran really high, so we noticed that the throttle cable spring for the carburetor was missing, so I went ahead and got a new one of those. So now we actually have pedal feel of the gas pedal, because it used to be just stuck to the floor. So now what I'm doing right now is letting it, our little hot wire situation. So live wire is red, starter wire is purple, and run wire is pink. So I got the red to the pink. And that's kind of like where your car would be when you just have your car running. And hopefully when I start to, when I touch the purple wire, it should start to start, or should try to start at least. So, I promise, I swear to God, it started the other day. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out a few things, see why it won't start. But
a few moments later.
If you see everything plugged in there, you ain't gonna take everything off. You see everything plugged in besides the one hot wire, the one power wire. You see all the other shit plugged in there. All you do is touch it. Yeah, you ain't get no power. Yeah, you got a power issue.
Eventually.
Woo! Yeah! Alright, so as you see, we got it running. What me and my dad did, we wired a new ignition in there. And now, it sounds kind of mean, huh? It sounds like it might be misfiring a little bit. Huh? I got half a tank. Take the huh? I know. It sounds kind of like a mean, almost like a mean cam, but I think it's misfiring a little bit.
Don't worry about it. You better get all that.
But as long as we get on the trailer, right? All right. Want to take the battery tender off? Oh.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Wow.
We got it running. You gotta go and get all this. The trailer already ready to go.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and load it up. We can load it up on the trailer, try to drive it on.
Come on, let's go.
That'd be the first drive, actually. So we're gonna keep the battery thing on.
Put it on the side.
But so. That's at 400. All right. So as you see, we got the car started and actually driving. That was the first drive from that area right here onto this trailer, which it didn't die a single time, which is pretty good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it to a shop, get it, get the engine tune up, all electrical like fully done. Because I mean, we just did enough to get it started, but somebody else is gonna have to really dig in and get that work done to get it have like a drivable car. Yeah, we got it running.
1 hour later.
All right, guys. So the main plan was to take the Firebird back to the shop, about an hour away, to get some work done on it. But you know, things never go as planned. So what had happened is that we actually had our tire blew out for the U-Haul, but luckily it was close enough to home and we limped it back home. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for, I guess, the U-Haul, whoever they call, to change the tire, what I went ahead and did is I went and got a new battery, because as you guys saw, the battery, it only started when it had a jumper on it, and to be fair, I mean, it was a used battery. I shouldn't have bought a used battery, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and change that out, get the terminals cleaned up, and hopefully with the new battery, it should start right up without a jump box on it. If not, we're gonna have to probably strip the entire electricals out. But for now, in the meantime, I'm gonna get that going and see if I can start it up. All right, everybody, so after about a couple of hours of messing around with it, what happened was I got a battery, but I got it on the wrong terminal, so I had to go back and get a new one. That took a couple of minutes out of my time. But what I ended up doing is I ended up replacing the terminal, positive terminal, and cleaning up all the wires. There's just so much corrosion on there that it's probably prohibiting it from starting. The negative terminal looks pretty decent. A little rust on the bolt, but as long as the terminal is clean, that's good. So it should start up. I got the keys right here. It buzzes terribly every time you open the door. Damn, bro. Let's see. But it should start up just fine. Oh, already, just like that. The idle's pretty low, like it's struggling to get up there, so I gotta adjust the idle on it. let's see what else. It kind of sounds like it's misfiring a little bit. So next thing to do is going to change out the spark plugs and everything. Today we were supposed to go get it to a shop down in let's see, Conroe, Texas, but like I said before, the tire blew out, and the person who's supposed to fix it hasn't come yet. And I got work later today, so it's probably not gonna happen today, but maybe tomorrow we'll go ahead and get it. But it starts up just fine every single time. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna go ahead and probably add like a fuel, probably change the fuel filter, just to filter all that dirty gas. Eventually I'm gonna drain the gas tank and get all that sorted out, but it's on and idles. It says we got a quarter tank of fuel in there, and I mean, it's stinky. It's carbureted car, definitely needs a tune up, but yeah, everything works. It sounds pretty good. I'm gonna cut it off. Whew. All right, I'll catch you guys later.